and welcome to Titanium Talash Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Gemini. Okay, so this is going to be for any planet or sun you have in your chart under Gemini. Welcome. If not, if you don't have anything under Gemini and you just were called to this, welcome as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep it in your out. And if you are a cross watcher, I welcome you with open arms because heaven knows I was a cross watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, the way I work is that I first pull cards from the Radlech and Valentine Fairy Tarot deck, and I clarify those with the Brian Froud's Fairy Oracle, and if I need any further clarification, I use Sylvia Netzer's Mirror Truth Lenormand deck, alright? Now, I would like to remind you that we all have an intuition, and it's crucial that we learn to use it well, so that we can have like a sense of what's coming and also what to take and what to leave in a tarot reading. Okay, so with that being said, my gorgeous Geminis, let's get into your cards. Yes, yes. Please, angels and guides. Oopsies. That one thing that seems to stress at least one of my viewers out. I'll deal with it. This is my way of doing stuff. And I feel like it bends my cards less. So I can keep them longer, which is the whole point. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Gemmies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Gemmies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. By the way, I do call Geminis Gemmies. It's just my thing. For those who have who are used to, who watch Outlander, you'll understand why. Okay, next card, first card. All right, 8 of Spring in the upright. Angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Geminis. Next card, Prince of Summer in the reverse. Okie dokie. And the next, 'tis the World in the reverse. What happened? Who'd you piss off? Did you piss yourself off? Because most of the time when shitty things happen to us, it's probably because we did something bad to piss ourselves off. Because it's not the first time I've said this, and probably won't be the last, but you attract what you put out into the universe. Yes, and when I say you attract, it's not just the what you put out there, what you feel on a general sense. But let's say you do something and that thing generally would would not please others, but to you it's it makes you happy. If it makes you happy, then that's all that counts. As long as you are happy with what you're doing, even though it's a little less favorable, the important thing is how you feel about it. Okay, so please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share what else would they expect this coming week. King of Winter, King of Winter. That is an air sign right there. So I don't know. So that is air. Winter in this deck represents winter represents winter. No shit. Winter represents swords, summer represents cups, spring represents wands, and autumn represents pentacles. But oh, look at that. There's a pentacle at the bottom of the deck, which is the Ace of Pentacles. But it ain't that interesting. My guys are just like, here you go. To help you, iterate. Is that the exact word? To help you demonstrate what you are trying to say. Yes. Okay, next we clarify. Okay, so please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my jammies, please come forward and share why the Eight of Spring is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my jammies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good, and the Eight of Spring represents indecision. I guess we'll see. With Gotcha at the bottom of the deck, and Topsy Turvets, and the Glankner, and the Singer of Connection, and Arvel Parrot. Wait. How much of this am I going to keep now? Topsy Turvets, Glankner, E. Okay, I'll keep them all. Because it's sharing a very interesting message. Okay, so please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my jammies, please come forward and share why the Prince of Summer is here in the reverse. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my jammies, please come forward and share why the Prince of Summer is here in the reverse. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. And the reason that the Prince of Summer is here in the reverse is the Spirit Dancer, with a collective of pixies at the bottom of the deck, followed by the Sage, and the Green Woman, and the Undressing of a Salad, and the Pook, and the Rar, and the Arvel Parrot, and Fairies of the Future, and honesty. Okay. I think, because that's a lot of cards, I'm going to stop at 2. Like so. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my jammies, please come forward and share why the world is in the reverse and you have the Piper in the upright. Okay, now, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my jammies, please come forward and share why the King of Winter is here in the upright, followed by the Ace of Autumn in the upright as well. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my jammies, please come forward and share. And you got Lists of the Shadows, clarifying the King of Winter and the Ace of Autumn, and at the bottom of the deck you have Pohariel of the Waters, and the Singer of the Chalice. Singer of the Chalice, yes. Interesting. Okay. Where'd I put it? Oh, there we are. Okay. Let's get into your cards. First card, Eight of Spring. Now, The Eight of Spring talks of stress that comes from having many things happening at once, successful multitasking, sudden events or changes. So you are basically becoming a very proficient mother, as in you can multitask, which is something that mothers have on point. But for some reason, dads can't do it. Eh, interesting. Now, the reason why you have the Eight of Spring being busy, having way too much things to do, because the Eight of Spring is the Eight of Wands, which is being busy, or which talks of being busy. Now, you are busy, a busy bee, because notice we do talk of like, these flashes of light look like dandelions, and then in the background you have a daisy. So you are a busy bee. Bzz. Anyway, now you are a busy bee because you are indecisive in making a decision of what you are going to be putting your efforts and energies mostly into. My Gemmies, why? Because you don't want to be surprised. You want to cover all your bases and you want to make sure that you have everything just right. You know? You can. Okay. Then you have topsy-turvets, which is basically, I think, a way of telling you, hey, whoa, slow down, calm down, put the brakes on. You don't need to do everything all at once. Other than if you are a multitasking mother, moms have the most difficult job in the world. They do. They have a lot of duties put onto their shoulders, and I'm quite aware of it. Now, what this is telling me to tell to you, my Gemmies, is, you need to change your viewpoint. You need a new way of looking at things. Fresh looks, new ways of seeing. New ways of seeing. Now, why? Because I feel like if you continue, this is what is on your way. If you continue acting like that, it's a Glankener type. Now, when I say Glankener type, I mean narcissism, self-centered, who thinks that they are the center of the universe, and who expect you to treat them like the center of the universe. Is that what you want? Because if that is what you want, then by all means, go for it. But if it's not, change your energetic output. Pretty please. Next card is the Singer of Connection. Now, the Singer of Connection talks of spiritual connection, karma, balance, empathy. So if you really want good karma, well then you know that you should be putting all your efforts into vibrating, emitting, thinking about, acting in the right way, to stay away from that thing that you want less of. Okay, so you can't not completely eliminate it from your life unless you stop thinking about it. But as much as you think about it, it will stay in your life, just so you know. So put that in perspective. Next card is the Prince of Summer. Now, in the reverse, I might add. Now, the Prince of Summer in the reverse is a dry, un flavorless, serious, and quite bland person. Okay. Now, this card is saying that you're taking the easy excuse me. That you're taking the easy route. You as in actually no. It's not that you're taking the easy route. You're just taking the less emotional route. You are not allowing your emotions to take to get the better of you. You are letting yourself be flighty, you're letting yourself be airy, you're letting yourself get ahead of yourself. Feel you are I must be saying something right. Like, look at this prince who is like being swept off in the night sky by the wind because he is riding a dandelion. Now that is not a very grounded thing. I mean, it would have been grounded if its stem had connected to the ground, but it's not. So this is a very flighty energy. You get very flighty. I have a feeling that there's some fire in this. Okay, because it's talking about romance, it's talking about dramatic, captivating, flirtatious. I mean, in the upright, that's what it's saying, but it is in the reverse, so you're the exact opposite of all those things. Now, what is clarifying that? Oh my. What is clarifying that is the spirit dancer, okay, which talks of self-expression, freedom, exploration. So then you got a collective of pixies, which talks of duty, willingness, joyful participation, and duty. No, it's virtue. Okay, so when you express yourself, so this the prince of air, no, the prince of summer, in the reverse, is generally someone who is very boxed. Well, what is the opposite of water? Because summer represents cups in this deck, and the opposite of water is earth, right? So it's very boxy, not at all fun. That's all I'm saying. So you're very like by the book, and you're very. I'm saying you. It's not. Maybe you. It might be someone. Maybe the person you're dealing with. I'm just saying the person I'm talking about right now is very clear cut. There's no maybes. It's only black and white. You know, those. And also you got the sage, which is wisdom, hidden knowledge, retreat, old age, patience. So maybe this is an older individual. Maybe they are a bit older than you. And so they've had a few more rounds around the merry-go-round of life. And so they think they know everything when they don't. And they act like they know everything. And it's a little annoying. But that's just the way it is. Now, this might be a romantic connection. It might be a family member. It might be a friend. However, take this as it resonates, okay? And then you got the Green Woman. Okay, now the Green Woman talks of natural magic, expectant gratitude, wildness, untamable creativity. And so I think this is talking. Okay, so the person who is the older one, who is a little more old fashioned, that is a little more dry, a little bit more earthy, a little bit more by the book. While as this person, the one you can attach, okay, the spirit dancer and the Green Woman, because both of them talk about freedom, exploration. Well, self-expression is a form of creativity, right? An untamable creativity. So one person in this connection is a little dry, a little boxed. The other one is completely free and very what's the word I'm trying to use? Is free and is a little out there, is more in touch with their natural self, their intuition, and so on. But you see both of these people, you'd be like, but those two people won't go together. In actuality, they're the two people that should go together because they make a perfect team. They work together like peanut butter and jelly. That's an important part of coupling that people forget, okay? It's not just... So from a romantic standpoint, it's the emotional side, yes. But from a working as a team side, because that is what couples are, right? They decide to move in together, they make a family, and that is a lot of teamwork. Let me tell you, okay? It's just a lot. And so both these people, both these individuals go very well together, is all I'm saying. Next card is the World in the Reverse. Now, the World in the Reverse, by the way, this is a major arcana. And the World in the Reverse is a brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction. Okay, a journey that is now complete. But this being in the reverse, this tells me that you are stuck. You're not having a success with this individual. And your journey feels like it's coming off at a slow and sluggish start. And the reason for that is because of the Piper, which talks of order, harmony. Now, when you put together two people that are so different from each other in the same relationship, it is going to take time before they find harmony with each other. Before they gel well together, if you know what I mean. And when I say gel well, I mean work well together. It's going to take some time, but that is only to be expected, right? When you get out of the honeymoon stage, what is there left to do but learn to work together? 'Tis a part of life. Deal with it. Then you have the King of Winter in the upright, which is a very knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, unemotional individual. Okay? Get advice from someone professional and objective. Public speaking, unemotional relations. Now, this kind of reminds me of Earth in a certain aspect. I mean, Earth people can be dry, Earth people can be very knowledgeable, but they can be very grounded. I mean, I feel like the King of Winter is like a mixture of air and earth, just by the description on this card. And oddly enough, the next card is the Ace of Autumn, which is the Ace of Pentacles, which is which is the element of earth. Okay. Pentacles relate to earth, right? So now this says a windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others, a very successful project, a happy change in your career. Now what I'm getting is that but if you see, like, there is a little bit of twinkle in this, and there is a fire in this, on this line. There's a little twinkle around the coins, and there's a fire on this card. And the autumn and the color of the leaves is brown, like a reddish brown, right? So to me, this talks of there being a connection being made between more the earth side of this connection, between the earth side and the fiery side. You see what I mean? So I'm guessing that you are going to find a way to make this work. If you want to put in the time and effort to do so. Because I dated a Sagittarius and that was not on his mind. No, it wasn't. So that ended quickly. But I digress. The whole point in a couple is to work together to make something happen. To make something a reality. But if there's no working together, what is there? Nothing. Right? Right. Now, the next card, the first card clarifying that is the list of the shadows, which is healing the shadows, which is basically meaning that both elements, both the colder one and the warmer one in this relationship are going to find a way and work together by healing their shadow side, healing their self-esteem as well, okay? And the next card is Poharial of the Waters. And Poharial talks of emotions, serenity, meditation, gracefully accepting change. So yes, these two people are going to find that their emotions are more important than the other stuff. The stuff that won't necessarily help them get together will help them get together. Well, their quirks in between each other are going to actually marry well and work well together. Okay, that is what I see. And the last card you got to clarify is the Singer of Connection. Okay, now the Singer of the Chalice. And the Singer of the Chalice talks of trust, joy, patience, creativity, hope, and miracles. So maybe at this moment you might not feel that connection. Now this might be a romantic connection. It might also be a work connection, whichever. But if you put enough time and you believe that it will happen, it will happen. It will unfurl in front of you, okay? Now, okay. When I say yes. So, it's going to unfurl in front of you, but all you need to do is trust, have patience, be creative, hope, and believe in miracles. Know that miracles come true. Okay? Because that's what it might seem like to you right now, a miracle. And it's fine. So, that is all that I have for you guys this week, Geminis. If you guys like this and if you would like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below and it'll be my pleasure to help. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Okay, now, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on the notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all, okay? Now, with that being said, my gorgeous Geminis, I would like to remind you that we all have an intuition, and I don't know if I said this before, but please check the videos I post on Monday if you are interested in strengthening your intuition. And with that being said, my gorgeous Geminis, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye.